Hey guys, quick video review of MRNA, a reversal off of the 50 SMA. So before I get into the trade, why I took this as a trade and tell you about the catalyst. So first of all, I saw that it was trending down all day and I was looking for the bottom reversal, but I was not too content on what the SPY was doing at the time. Turns out that the SPY made its jump back up at around 11, and then shortly after, sure enough, MRNA did as well. I like the patience because I missed this move, and so I decided to wait, take a look at what was happening on higher time frames, 15 and 5. Here on this trade, let's do it on the 2, right? On this trade here, I was testing hotkeys. I'm working on the scale in hotkey and having issues with it, so I was testing that. But on this one, this was actually a what I call a premature entry on the short. You can see it, it's here, right? And I'm saying that where I wanted to get in was on the bounce of this 50 SMA off of the 15, coming towards the 200 SMA on the 5. So that was not a good entry. Got stopped out, had won our loss there already. But then it did come up to my entry. And part of the reason I was looking at this stock is, one, if you look at the group on FinViz, healthcare has been down all day. MRNA was trending down all morning, and usually healthcare and technology are usually not doing great on the days where the rest of the market is doing well, but actually technology is making a pretty strong push today. Relative to how it's been doing, it's not that strong, still less than 1%. But that's why I took MRNA and this healthcare not doing well as a sector today. So back over to the trade. So bad entry here, stopped out, jumped in on the 15 when it caught that. I think my stop loss was literally right above the wick of that candle where I took the entry, so the risk to reward was exceptional, right? I put it a little higher, I think, because I didn't get wicked out on this next candle, but took partial here, partials all the way down to here, and then I realized one of the things I like to see is these in trades. I like to see, you can see it really well on the 2-minute, right? I like to see these engulfing, so you have a shoulder, a head, and then another shoulder here, and these are the engulfing candles. I saw this pair of engulfing and took a trade just before that, right? And then I noticed that it was holding up on that yesterday pre-market level, so I got back into the trade there, got stopped out, and then I jumped right back in, got two partials here, got a bunch of partials here. Now the fill on these partials was kind of tough. They weren't really great fills because the spread on MRNA is pretty hefty. So actually when the wick was, when the candle was body was all the way down here, this was a fill that I got. It might have been around the halfway, but these fills were when the body was a lot more extended from where it actually filled me. But that's just what happens on a large spread like that, right? Took several fills all the way down. I double filled here, double partialed here because I didn't like the percentage that I took the first time, so I took another one. All of those were pretty small partials all the way down. And then I held some position to the break of, to the reach of 65 along on this 200 SMA on the 2-minute. It didn't get there. I had my break even was way up here somewhere, but I had already moved my stop loss to be protected by yeah, this 100 SMA on the 5 minutes. So you can see here I got stopped out, but that was literally 3 shares left, so very, very small portion of my position. I like this trade. Pretty good reversal. I like the catalyst, what I was looking for with medical or healthcare being down. Um, Patience was great that MRNA had trended down all day. I missed this move back up. I didn't think it had enough strength. RVOL being pretty low, 84%, that it had enough strength to get above that. And then I noticed that on the other time frames it also had the 200 SMA above it there, right? But I didn't wait for the break of the 200 SMA because it had already broke the 100 SMA. And so a stock in this large scale that's above the 100 and above the 200 is very bullish. Above the 100 and inside the 200 I still consider it somewhat bullish. And today MRNA has not been bullish, right? So I thought the bounce of 50 SMA on the 15 was a good entry. Sure enough, worked out pretty well. And then, as I mentioned, finally got stopped out on that spot there. All right, that's MRNA trade for today, August 24th. Thanks, guys.